Hi Geminis, this is going to be your reading from April 16th to 30th. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, if this is your first time at my readings, how I do them is I start with the Angel Oracle Guide, I move on to Traditional Tarot after that, and then back to Oracle at the end. So your message this week is signs and reminders. Angels and loved ones in heaven are sending you signs of their presence now. You may be seeing the same number patterns or sequences, finding feathers, or seeing the same bird at special times, or even feeling like you're being visited by loved ones or angels in dreams or at some point in your day. These are all signs of support. You are on the right path and you're being guided to know that you do not walk this path alone. In times of need, angels are beside you, blessing your heart with love and healing. And your angels and your loved ones in heavens will never leave you. Their love will never die. Angels love to send us signs because often we are not in the space where we can fully listen to their guidance. Most of the time, because we are too busy or not willing to listen to the messages we hear on the inside, the signs catch our attentions. That reminds us that our angels and loved ones and spirits are with us and willing to help us. If you've ever found yourself questioning certain events or signs, it's because somewhere within you, you don't feel fully adequate or worthy of love that is being shown to you. Know that you are worthy. When you receive a sign, there is an important step that you must take in order to usher miracles into your life. Call in help. A sign is a message that help is available, so welcome it with an open heart. All right. Let's take a look at the tarot cards here, Gemini, and see what could be going on for you in these 2 weeks. For Geminis, please. Yeah, it's feeling like big signs from ancestors or family is this kind of big energy that I'm getting right now. It's almost like you can feel someone's support without them kind of physically being there. And this doesn't have to be just like a blood family. It could have been like chosen family, someone that kind of passed away too. But I just feel in spirit there's some kind of like unsaid support, but you're like, I know it and I trust it. I can like feel that. It's more of this kind of this feeling, this kind of unsaid support, this unsaid, not kind of in the physical realm, care or support for you. I don't know if it's like you, again, with the signs and reminders, if you like hear a song or something and it like takes you back, or you just feel like you might even physically feel a presence this week around you. Maybe someone's showing up in your dreams as well, Gemini. But I just feel that. I feel that kind of presence there, of kind of support. I have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is all about hard work, which is all about kind of really focusing on our work. So right now you might be in a time where you're focusing on your craft, or you're focusing at your job, working a lot, maybe really kind of tuned into that. Maybe that is your main focus. But I feel like there is some kind of reward here for you because we do have this Ace of Wands. We do have this kind of new beginning or this kind of passion and new start for you. So it's like whatever you are working on now, there is going to be some kind of reward or something here for you. We do have the happy family card here as well. Excuse me. In this happy family card, I feel that from this energy. It's like a support from the family or support from people, but I also feel like this is in the kind of the spiritual realm as well. It's like you feel like this is the right path, or there's people here being like really cheering you on the work that you're doing now. I don't know if some of you are working towards like a specific goal, a specific career, but I feel that kind of encouragement for all of this here. Whatever this reward is that's going to be coming in for you, it's going to be something that's going to kind of change maybe a financial game for you, or going to make you a little bit more kind of financially independent. You feel like you're almost entering a different It almost feels like entering kind of like a different arena, Gemini. You're just like, oh, this is kind of somewhere where I maybe felt like I wasn't a part of, or, I couldn't do this, but now I feel like I can. Kind of energy here with you. I think you're going to see how you can actually do something here. This Page of Cups is kind of being like, it was interesting to me, because I was like, these cards are so good here, and we have this kind of family support here. So what is kind of this Page of Cups? And it feels like this Page of Cups is that kind of what I was saying before, this unsaid support. Because I always see the Page of Cups as two people having a conversation, a heartfelt conversation here. But it's interesting because the Trust card is coming right after it. And it's like trusting that's there, trusting that presence, or trusting that support or that care is there for you, or that love is there for you. And I think that's what you're kind of doing now. And I think that you are kind of seeing for yourself too. It's just like, there are people here that do support me through this, or want to see me succeed, even if they're not in this physical realm, to kind of tell me. Again, it feels like maybe they're telling you through signs, numbers, sequences like that. So stay open to that. Stay open to kind of, if you feel like something is a sign, like if you were in a grocery store and you hear a song and you're just like, there's something different about the song right now. Like normally I wouldn't tune into this, but it's weird because now I just hear like a tuning sound. And usually I wouldn't tune into this, but for some reason I'm just connecting to this song, or it feels like a message. So be open to that, especially, I know for some of you, you might, wherever you're at on your spiritual journey, that might be something that you're not used to. But yeah, just take the time to kind of check in when those kind of little things happen, okay? Nice. Gemini, it feels like you're in some kind of really good energy right now. We have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is kind of the self-worth card, which is kind of, feeling our oats, feeling like we're worthy of stuff, feeling like we deserve things in our life here. I always see it as that kind of self-worth. It talks about, financially stable as well, but I feel like you're kind of in the right energy to kind of manifest, to bring these kind of new things forward for yourself here. We have this Empress energy here as well, which is basically divine feminine energy. But what the feminine energy does is it radiates energy towards you. It's like the Empress just has to sit there and things kind of come towards her, because she knows that that's her vibration. She knows she is the Empress, and she knows that things will kind of work out for her here. So she's kind of really sitting on that throne and just letting things come to her, right? She is the harvest. So I feel like there are some new things that are kind of growing for you or starting for you. Maybe you're starting to harvest all the hard work that you've been kind of doing recently. But this energy feels really, really nice and really, really strong. So all right, I have the King of Wands energy here. If this is someone else in your energy, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If this is you, it talks about your talents, it talks about your kind of your work ethic, it talks about your creativity, your drive, that kind of fire here. It's on the kind of Seven of Wands, which is basically having to defend ourselves, creating stronger boundaries here. So there might be people coming after you, or maybe not coming after you, but they could be, bringing their own opinions forward, and you have to kind of stand up for your own energy here. If it's with a fire sign, maybe you're having some conflict with them. If it's not someone else, it's like you being able to stand up for your own kind of creative agency, for your own kind of worth, to kind of know what you are doing here, about your own creativity. Maybe some of you are working on a project where others kind of bring input, but it's like you're kind of like standing your ground in this energy here. I do have the Page of Wands in reverse, which is energy of not feeling like very adventurous about life, or feeling like, wanting to kind of explore. Again, it comes back to that kind of that passion here. And I feel like there's almost like this questioning time for you where you don't know if you kind of have the drive, if you kind of want to kind of do something here or try something new, because you're just like, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I have the drive to do it, and you're kind of stressing out about it. I do think that stress is going to be relieved a little bit for you, especially with this Nine of Swords in reversed. You're going to be able to kind of sleep better at night here, and I honestly think that connection is kind of through this Taurus energy, which is this Hierophant. The Hierophant represents mentorship, higher counsel. I also see this as like divine spiritual energy here as well. So I honestly think if you are feeling that way, if you're feeling like, who am I to do this? If you're feeling like this energy of, you know, you're not really getting excited about new adventures or new things, you know, it's stressing you out a little bit more than it is, you know, creating you kind of this passion within you, just connect to spirit. I feel like whatever that is for you, meditation, whether that's asking your ancestors for help here as well, because I feel like a lot of that will help clear that out for you. It was like saying with this card as well, when you see the signs, call in the help, because they're kind of here to help you, and they will help you with this in all of this energy. So trust that a little bit here, Gemini, okay? Yeah, Sun in reversed. Again, you might be having a little bit of that time where things, you're not like, everything's not peachy and happy right now. But this is basically saying that it will be, okay? So this is still a really nice card to get, the Sun in reverse. Just saying we might not feel that kind of happiness, that excitement, that joy, but it's coming, right? It's not here in the present moment, but it is coming, okay? Again, the universe, like, this whole reading is kind of saying that the universe has your back, or that you kind of universal support here. You have a good support system kind of in the spiritual realm, because all kind of energy I'm kind of getting is more trust in that. Trust in the universe, trust that things are kind of coming towards you, which is nice, because that means you're keeping your emotions high, right? It's with this Eight of Cups here. It's like your emotional energy, staying strong in your emotions, you know, feeling like, hey, I already have kind of all that I want here. My emotions are good. I'm keeping it stable. I know more is on the way for me, but I can keep myself in this place of feeling happy all by myself. And I think this Judgment card is on that, because the Eight of Cups is also a wish fulfillment coming in. So with this Judgment card, it's like judgment time. It's seeing like, okay, you know, can you be happy for what you kind of have right now? I know there's maybe more things that you want here, but can you give yourself this kind of emotional gratification now in the present moment, instead of being like, oh, well, that it's not here yet, so that's kind of keeping me down or frustrated. I do get a little bit of conflict with that, especially with money. There might be a money decision coming in for you that's creating some conflict. Maybe you have to tighten your budget. Maybe there's things where you're deciding between maybe two jobs, what would be more beneficial for you here as well, Gemini. So that conflict is going to come in. But again, there's this universal support for you, this Four of Cups. You see the opportunities that the universe is bringing in for you and which way they are leading you. This is literally signs and reminders in a tarot card. So again, you are seeing the signs from the universe in these 2 weeks. So you're going to be kind of okay there. You're like, this is where they're pointing me. This is where I'm going. So it feels like almost like spirit, or, you know, your guides, or for some of you, your family members are literally pushing you in a certain direction. And you're like, oh, I see it, because that's kind of lining up. Or I feel this way. Or, you know, maybe you're like, I don't know which way to go. Should I go this way? And then you see like 333 and you're like, I should go that way. So your energy oracle this week is adjacent possibilities. Many unconsidered options. Sometimes forces of habit keep you stuck and unaware of potential healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you an option to open to a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and and not sure what course to take, the Adjacent Possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options. It's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make decisions that brings happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card could also indicate the unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool that you haven't thought of, a connection that you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. And I think you're going to see that again with the universe pushing you into a certain direction here. You're going to see, there is other possibilities or other things that I can do. You got the Golden Children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. The Golden Children, children of the sun, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on the planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden Children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it in early life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so if they are not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you are being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or project or new beginning. To treat yourself or the new beginning with sweet, tender love. To nurture it, to nourish it, to give it every chance it has to grow and reach adulthood. To encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child, to see yourself and all others as innocent children, and to remember that deep down, everyone is trying their best, and if they are treated with a tender heart, they will not harden as they journey through this great adventure called life. How can you treat yourself and others more tenderly? And I think this is with this Ace of Wands energy, right? This kind of new beginning that you are having for yourself here. And this kind of emotional satisfaction as well, right? How can you be like, I'm good. I can do this. I believe in myself. All those positive things for you, Gemini. All right. I feel like this is a great reading for you because I feel like you're going to be really connected by the end of these 2 weeks. That was your end of the month reading. I hope it helped.